Hey, what's going on, guys? Happy Cinco de Mayo. Hope you all are out there enjoying the festivities and having fun, but being responsible. Thought I'd do a cool little video for you guys today. I had my wife preset me up a blind, so I'm gonna smell them, taste them, let you know what I think. Pretty sure I could guess which out of these three bottles, but I kind of went with the theme for Cinco de Mayo. So for green, we did the Jack Daniel's Single Barrel Proof Rye. For the white, we did Old Forester 1924 10 year. And for red, we did Weller Antique 107. Just wanted to show a little support for the holiday, have a couple good drinks myself, and let you know what to think about them. My wife's got the answers here in an envelope, so I'll let you know how I do. I'm going to smell through them, I'm going to taste them, I'm going to rank them, which I like the best, which I like the least, what I like about them, what I don't. And then we're going to open it up and see if I'm completely wrong or not. So, all right, let's get into it. So A. Oh, wonderful nose. I definitely get cherry vibes. It smells a little proofy. I get, it's such a weird thing to say, but like canned fruit, the cherries that come in the canned fruit, the fruit cocktail, that's what I get. I get a little bit of like that grape. Yep, that, I'm pretty sure I know what that is. Smells delicious. All right, let's move on to B. It's very light, but very desserty. It's definitely giving me Brown-Forman vibes, but I'm getting raspberry, like a raspberry-filled donut. Powdered sugar. It smells delicious. I mean, all three of these are going to be phenomenal pours. I thought for the holiday, let's have three really nice pours. Feels good to be me. All right, let's move on to C. Oh, wow. Yep. C has the best nose. Man, there's so much to unpack there. It's a little floral. You almost get like orange creamsicle vibes from it. Man, that smells phenomenal. It's definitely a little punchy. You can smell the burn, but man, that's desserty. It smells like toasted marshmallows, a little chocolate. It's like camping. Oh man. All right, I can't wait any longer, so we're gonna get into tasting these. All right, let's go with A. Oh man, still phenomenal nose. And I'm still getting that fruit cocktail flavor. Super cherry. It's just red fruit, cherry, all the way through the palate. Finish is amazing on it. Finish is really good. I have an idea what I think this is. Man, that's a good pour. That is, yeah, that is really good. All right, let's get into B. Still super sugary vibes. It's the nose, to me, it's sweeter, but I think I appreciate the nose better on A. I think C is the best nose though. C, in my opinion, definitely is the best nose. So as far as the nose, it goes C, A, B. Which I feel like I know which one this is, and It's a little disappointing because usually they're known for having a great nose. Right out the bat, raspberry all the way through. The finish is kind of short. You do get a lot more of the oak on this one. The oak tannins dry your mouth out a little bit. It's delicious though, don't get me wrong. These are all three going to be fantastic pours. I'm still getting pastry. It's not so much donut on the palate. It's more croissant-like. It's buttery. The mouthfeel on number one is very oily. Coats your palate very well. This dries your palate a little more. It's got a lot more oak. Feels like some more age to it. But the finish does not seem to be as good as it is on A. That raspberry just punches straight through though. You do get like confection sugar. It's sweet. It's sweet and drying at the same time. Very good pour. I'd drink that again. All right, we're gonna move on to C. All right, on C. I mean, the nose just blows the other two out of the water. The other two don't even compete. Man, it smells so good. You get floral, you get citrus, you get chocolate, marshmallow. It is so complex. Yeah. The nose was really leading me to think differently on which was which, but I'm pretty sure I got it nailed now. Very punchy, but man, that up front palate is super sweet, syrupy, great mouthfeel, super oily. Man, I mean, that is a fantastic pour. Pretty sure I know which is which. Man. Hard part's going to be choosing which I think is first, second, third, to be honest. I mean, the legs on this are insane. So while I think about this a little bit, let me give you a little more insight on some of the bottles. So we got Weller Antique 107. This comes out of the Buffalo Trace Distillery. It's MSRP sits around $55. You can find this in Ohio. You still got to wait in line for it, but you can find it. On the secondary market, it goes for about 90 to 100, 120. Like most I would pay for this is 90. Very solid bottle. Next up, we have the Old Forester 1924. This guy, on the other hand, MSRP is right around $124. It's a little steep. I had to wait out in the cold to get this bottle. Phenomenal bottle. I think it's right around the price point, but I do think there are bottles that punch up and beat this. So 124, if you're going to treat yourself, yes. If you're just getting into bourbon, I don't think that's the one you want to be chasing right now. There's so many bottles that are way better for a way better price point that are much more attainable. All right, so for the third bottle, Jack Daniel's Single Barrel Barrel Proof Rye. You can find these between $60 to $80 on the secondary. You see them upwards of $120, especially for the hazmat editions of this. So this is only 130.5 proof. So this is on the lower end. So that's why this was sitting on the shelf. Usually when they get into the higher proof points, they fly off the shelf. But they're all single barrels, so each one tastes completely different. Sometimes you get some that are super floral, super minty. Sometimes you get ones that taste just like the single barrel bourbon. Not bourbon, the Tennessee whiskey, but it's pretty much bourbon. So they all taste a little bit different. So am I going to get it right out of this blind? I'm not sure, but we're just having fun. I hope you guys are out there having fun for the holidays, enjoying yourself, drinking responsibly. Make sure if you do have a little bit too much fun tonight that you do take an Uber or a Lyft. Don't drink and drive. Let's be responsible with it. All right. I'm going to go back through it backwards. I'm going to taste it and smell it one more time. And then I'm going to give you my first, second, third. And then we'll check the results and see how wrong I am. All right, on the nose. Man, I wish you guys could smell this. It smells so good. Super chocolatey. It smells like an orange creamsicle in the summertime. At the same time, it smells like you're sitting around a fire having s'mores. It's very hard to explain. I wish you guys could try this. If we currently we're only sitting at 11 subscribers. If we get up to 50, I'll send a sample out for this. I'll send it to a random subscriber because you guys got to try this. All right, let's try it again. Coats your mouth so well. I do get a little mint in there. You get a little mossy vibe. It's so complex. The finish is really good. I actually think the finish is better on A than it is on C. But I think A is definitely going to be my number one. All right, let's try B and A again. Still super sweet. The nose just seems muted compared to the other two, which if this is the bottle I think it is, it's really disappointing. Mouthfeel is nowhere near as good as it is to see. The front of the palate is sweet. It's raspberry jam. It's good. It's really good. None of these pours are bad by any means. I'm splitting hairs here. We're gonna go over to A, try that one again. And I'll give you my final ranking. I already know C is number one though. C is hands down the best. Super cherry. I mean, if I'm being honest, it smells like Buffalo Trace. It's red fruit through and through. The finish is super long on it. It's a phenomenal pour. Man, if this ranking goes how I think it's going to go. Huh. So this has the more prominent nose. You can definitely pick out a lot more in it. I think this one smells a little better. But as far as taste, I'm going C is my number 1, A is my number 2, and B is my last place. I'm thinking that C is the Jack Daniel's Single Barrel Rye. It's so complex, and all them single barrels that come out of the Jack Daniel's distillery are all completely different, but they're all phenomenal. I've never had a bad bottle. Whether it's the regular Tennessee whiskey single barrel proof or the rye, always a treat. And I pick the rye up every single time I see it. You can find the Tennessee whiskey at all times. It's super easy to find, and they're all amazing. Now, A, on the other hand, I think that's the Weller Antique 107. It's a little harder to find than the barrel proof rye, but it's findable. And at $55, that is amazing, if that is what that is. And B, unfortunately, I think is the Old Forester 1924, which is the most expensive bottle on this list, which is kind of disappointing. Old Forester is known for having a great nose, like the birthday bourbons, phenomenal. It's probably the best nose in bourbon is birthday bourbon. This one still smells really good. I'm not gonna lie. I like the smell better than A. I like the nose better than A, but A is definitely more prominent. I don't know. I mean, like I said, I'm splitting hairs here because B is still phenomenal. And like I said, I'm very lucky. I got to have 3 phenomenal pours, having a great time on this Cinco de Mayo. Try to get the lights going, you know, just try to get in the spirit a little bit. But let's get into it and see how wrong I am. Okay, let's see here. Toss that to the side. Let's see if my wife tricked me. So A is the Weller 107. So I had that in second place. B is the Old Forester. Most expensive bottle on the list, finished in last place for me. That is upsetting. I might not wait out in the cold for that one again. But like I said, these are all phenomenal pours. I would drink all these again. They're all great. I'm splitting hairs here. But to see these other bottles batting up and above that price point, maybe they need to drop the price point. And C, we have the Jack Daniel's Single Barrel Rye. So I guess if you're going to take anything from this video, it's go buy the Single Barrel Ryes. They are phenomenal. They are punchy. They are delicious. You have to like proof. That's the one thing. Me, I absolutely love proof. I love the higher the proof, the better. The 125 and above range is where I find bourbon to be perfect, where I find whiskey to be delicious. I like the lower proof stuff too. I got plenty of 90 proofers, 80 proofers. I like them. But my favorite is the higher proof stuff. So that might be why I'm a little biased and leaning towards the Jack Daniel's as my favorite. Maybe you guys will be thinking different. And who knows, maybe if we get to the 50 subscribers, I'll send out a sample of each of these to our random subscribers so that they can try them as well. So, happy Cinco de Mayo, and I hope you guys have a good time. Please drink responsibly, and we'll see you in the next one.